Alright, how we doing, guys? Today's the day. Well, today's a good day. Got a couple neat little surprises in this box here. For those of you who know, this came all the way from Butte, Montana. Smelter City Saws. Technically in Anaconda, Montana, but this came from the boy Jess Ray, the one and only U.S. Pharmatech dealer that you should give your money to, in my opinion. But what do we have today? I just said that he's a Pharmatech dealer, but what do we have here? I think that says NEOTEC on it. Boy, oh boy. And because Jess Ray's the man, he sent us some orange plastics. Since I think these came with blue, Jess Ray's the man. So, gentlemen, I think what we're going to do first, well, I think I'm going to, oh, he sent me some chain adjusters too. What a freaking guy, Jess Ray. What a freaking guy. It just seals it, gentlemen. Jess Ray's the freaking man. A couple of chain adjusters. I wonder if these are like higher quality or something. I'm pretty sure they already come in the kit, but we're gonna check out one of these NEOTEC kits, boys. And you know, it's gonna be the same as Pharmatech. You know, maybe better quality, we'll see. So there's our clutch. There's our dogs. So actually, this is kind of neat. So if my first predictions are correct, this means that unlike Pharmatech, it looks like NEOTEC labels and puts everything in its own bags with the hardware as well, I think. So there's no guessing. So if that's true, that's gonna be really freaking cool. Really freaking cool. And let me just confirm that, because if they've got the hardware, yep. This is neat, guys. This is really neat. So NEOTEC is one-upping Pharmatech, and they are labeling everything, and they are putting the hardware with, you know, what it's supposed to go to. Carb. Yeah, see? All right. Your boy Jess Ray is already on top of it, because this NEOTEC kit's blue, and as you guys know, we kind of like our stuff to be, you know, OEM-ish, you know. Oh my gosh, by golly. You know what?
Sorry guys, the air compressor turns on right here, so I'm just going to fast forward through this, but I'll be right back in a second.
Sorry for you guys. If I didn't edit that out, the compressor just turned on. But this is interesting. They have the crank. It's a good looking crank, and they've got, this is interesting. So it's already put together, almost like a short block, I guess you'd call it. It's already got the gasket. I usually like to throw some motor seal on that, but it looks like there is some blue gunk near the case bolt, so it looks like they did put some thread locker on there. This is mighty interesting. I was not expecting the crank to be pre-installed. Got a couple of bar studs. Huh. I'll get you guys in for a close-up, but damn. Oil pump's already or the oil pump, or the oil hose is already installed. Ooh, did I just break that? Well, that might be an issue. The oil cap thing doesn't look very strong. Wow, gentlemen. This is interesting. I'm going to set us up a workbench here. Well, first, before I do any of that, I'm going to get these cylinder heads and do a little customization, if you will. Not a whole lot, but going to clean up the pistons, clean up the cylinders. I mean, I know I've just barely have cracked into these, but these are looking kind of nice, guys. Let me show you this. This is interesting. Check out this this slot they mill out on the crank. Would you look at that? Seals are pre-installed, but that's because the crank's in, The only thing I don't like is usually I like to really make sure the bearings are super blown out with brake clean and then some two-stroke oil. Let's see, I think I have a card of some 660 seals anyway, so at least on one of these bad boys, I might pop those seals out and clean this up before I go ahead. I always got the cards of the highway seals and gaskets and whatnot, so let's do a test here. Let me see. Get my handy dandy T27 here, and let's see how well these are torqued down. Do my good old-fashioned star pattern like you're doing your lug nuts. They are all torqued down. All real nice. Shit, this might be I'm almost about to say that this NEOTEC kit experience is the kit experience for the first time guy. Because I don't necessarily need to be told, what fasteners go where, or that kind of stuff. I've done plenty of these. I already kind of know where everything goes by now. But for a guy who has never done it before, this is pretty foolproof almost. Because I'll show you guys. Let me set this down. So let's see how they do it with the muffler. Yep, in the box. So you have this box here, it says muffler. You have your muffler, and you have your hardware and your gaskets, all in one package. With Farmer Tech, it's all everywhere, and you gotta, hunt them down and do that. So this is, so far so good. This is almost more of a, you're gonna use this kit to build a saw kit. Whereas Farmer Tech, they're still playing the game that it's to help rebuild an existing saw, Technically, it's a dual port muffler already. I don't know whether or not I'll gut this out immediately. It's just this little it's nothing, you know what I mean? It might as well be a straight shot, but it still is something, and it feels like a really solid piece. It feels like the metal is like better quality than the Farmer Tech muffler metal, to be honest. It's definitely thicker. It's a little heavier. This is interesting, guys. When Jess told me he only had these NEOTEC kits, you know, I was excited. I wanted to try them, but I was not expecting them to be this high quality right off the get-go. And like I said, to have everything labeled and to have all the fasteners with the parts they go to is pretty trick, in my opinion. That's pretty sweet. And like I said, the case halves coming put together, pre-torqued and thread locked, and the cranks installed. The seals are pressed in. The seals look good. You know, they could have buggered the seals up, but like, besides the fact of me liking to make sure I get oil down in the bearings, which I can still do from the inside here, that's the only negative I see so far about this. Like, this is almost like I said, kind of the beginner's kit experience so far. So let me see what these cylinders look like. Cylinder with piston. See, their packaging's super freaking like nice. Like they spent some money on it. So we have a baggie here that comes with our wrist pin bearing and the little boot that goes for your decomp valve. We've got our base gasket in the box, loose. You got the cylinder all wrapped up here. Oops. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, wow. So, my piston circlips were loose, and so I dropped one on the ground. So that's what I was saying was not good. But stuffed in here, we got our cylinder head bolts and our decomp valve, as well as our wrist pin and our piston, all stuffed in the cylinder here. So again, like everything you need is all in one spot, which is kind of really neat for guys who are new or, you know, unsure. So, you know, I see why people are saying these NEOTECs are running pretty good. I won't be too specific, but because it's all subjective for the most part, what guys think's good and what's bad. But like, so here's this. They've got like a legit rough texture in the transfers. Here's the exhaust. The exhaust is like pretty wide. You know, we're gonna see how this times up, but here's the intake. This is just a standard 54 mil. I decided that these builds are not gonna be big bore. Look at that squish band. Whoa. This is interesting, guys. Look at that. Like, if I held it at the right angle, you'd think that was machined. We're gonna see what the squish is when it, you know, all put together. And we'll see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up, like, see this extra stuff in here? I'm gonna clean all that up. I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna break all the edges, you know, so we don't have any sharp edges. We don't want to hang a ring. Well, I mean, on a piston, not gonna hang a ring, but you know what I mean. We don't want to, you know, have any edges that are unnecessarily rough. Let's just say it that way. Yeah, guys, this is exciting. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video for now. I'm gonna go do my thing with the Dremel, and then I'll bring you guys back. All right, thanks. All right, guys, about to move you into the shop for the build process, but that's what I got with the piston. See, I kind of knocked those extra edges down. It's not perfect, but it'll be nice. Knocked all my sharp edges down. So we're gonna run with that bad boy. I need to get everything blown off and cleaned off. Get all this aluminum shavings off me, and then we'll go from there. Let me show you the cylinder real quick. Alright, so my exhaust is looking like. Intake didn't really do much, to be honest, gentlemen. Transfers. This build, I'm more just kind of seeing what NEOTEC has to offer. Just opened up those lower transfers a little bit, you know, nothing too crazy. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how these NEOTEC kits work. Anyway, see you guys inside the shop. go, Senor Ridgeway. It's a ripper, bud.